Hello and welcome to the channel. It's me, Chris Brooks, and I hope everyone's keeping well today. So today I would like to talk about why I am objecting to a smart meter. So yes, today I want to talk about something that affects every one of us: data, privacy and consent. Recently, Anglian Water fitted a smart meter to essentially our property, although it's on the pavement, not attached to our house. And they did so without my permission. In fact, I emailed them and said I don't want it, and they did it anyway. Didn't even bother to respond to the email. So this isn't about being anti-technology, it's about having the right to say no to surveillance in your own home. Although I love the song, I do not consent to living in a fishbowl. I don't want private companies collecting data on me, what I use, when I use it, when I'm home, when I'm not at home, when I haven't agreed to it. And I'm fairly sure you're the same. Companies like Anglian Water are not above the law. They do not have the authority to overrule your rights. And we need to start holding these companies to account, legally, morally and lawfully. As it stands now, under UK GDPR, you are legally allowed to know what data companies hold on you, and the right to object processing, especially when it's done so without your consent. Submitting a formal data subject access request, a Dsar, which forces them by law to tell me what data they have on me and how they're using it. I'm demanding an explanation as to why they ignored my email and essentially my objection, and I'm asking them to stop collecting data through this smart meter unless they can show me a lawful reason to do so. And you can do this too. The laws exist for this reason. They're not just for big legal battles, they're for ordinary people to use when companies overstep. If this situation sounds familiar or you're facing something similar, do feel free to use this letter as a template. I shall leave it in the video description and you can just copy and paste it into a word editor of your choice. But whatever you do, I hope it works for you. Let me know how you get on, look after yourselves, and I will speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.
2. Data Protection Officer, Anglian Water Services Limited, Lancaster House, Lancaster Way, Ermine Business Park, Huntingdon, Cambridgeshire, P29 6XU. Subject: Formal objection to smart meter installation and data subject access request under UK GDPR. Dear Data Protection Officer, I am writing to raise a formal objection regarding the installation of a smart meter at my property located at insert property address. I explicitly objected to the installation in a prior email to Anglian Water, in which I made it clear that I did not consent. I received no response to that objection, and the smart meter was nonetheless installed. Under the UK General Data Protection Regulation, UK GDPR, and the Data Protection Act 2018, I now exercise my rights as a data subject and formally request the following: a complete copy of all personal data held by Anglian Water concerning me and/or my property, including but not limited to customer account records and internal correspondence, data collected or inferred via the smart meter, historic and ongoing, records of any consent or justification used to authorize the smart meter installation, information about how and why my data is being processed, including the lawful basis relied upon, details of any third-party data sharing, including contractors or analytics platforms, any profiling or automated decision-making related to my data, an explanation of why my explicit objection was disregarded, including any internal policies or decisions that led to the override of my expressed wishes, confirmation of whether the smart meter installation is considered mandatory, and if so, the precise legal or contractual authority Anglian Water relies upon for this claim. Please treat this as a formal data subject access request under Article 15 of the UK GDPR. I expect a full response within 1 calendar month of receipt of this letter. I would prefer to receive this information by email at insert your email address. If you require any additional information to verify my identity or process this request, please inform me without delay. Finally, unless you can provide a lawful basis for the installation and operation of the smart meter without my consent, I request that you immediately cease the processing of data via the device and confirm what steps will be taken to deactivate or remove it. Yours faithfully,